So we need Michel. We need a book without a title, which is way down here. And the Book of Orpheus, which is even further down. We've got the general reception of G-corp enforcers. Yes, I realize this character has hair when they shouldn't. I don't know why that happens. We have Moldova and G-corp enforcers whose names get cut off in the starting menu, and I'm not sure why. But firstly, passives. They all have speed. Strength in numbers. As long as this character is not the only living ally, they gain +1 damage and 1 stagger protection every scene. This is probably too expensive. Good morning, Yuffie. Good morning, Grimshane. This is probably too expensive for the passive, but it's fine. And then Hive Mind. If this character uses a Unity page this scene, restore 1 light at the end of the scene. Sweeper with the sickest haircut, positively dripping. Hey, Rubart, good morning. And then Moldova has the funniest passive, called Revolve Around Me. All other allies restore no light between scenes. This character restores light and gains haste, stagger protection, and damage up equal to the number of other allies alive at the end of each scene. Scorp really likes this page. Also Controller, which is each scene a random other ally gains 1 endurance, which doesn't do much, but it's something, right? And the cool thing is, Moldova actually has all the combat pages, so I don't need to switch back. So first off, Wanderer's Purge. On use, draw 1 page. It's just a 2/7/2/4, but it is a draw on use, which is really nice for a 0 cost. Uniform Step. Unity Combat Start. All other allies who use Unity pages this scene gain 1 haste next scene. Cannot be stacked. It is a 4/8/4/9 with no effects. Then we have Uniform Assault. Unity Combat Start. For this scene, all other allies using Unity pages deal +1 damage with offensive dice, and that cannot be stacked. It's a 3/8/3/6/3/6. And then Uniform Bastion. Unity Combat Start. For this scene, all other allies using Unity pages gain +1 power with defensive dice, and it cannot be stacked. It's a 3/7/3/8/3/6. We have Particles Acceleratum, which is also a Unity page. Combat Start. For this scene, all other allies using a Unity page gain +1 power for all dice, which cannot be stacked. It is a 9/21 that inflicts 1 feeble on hit, and then 2/3/9 evades. And lastly, we have Neurosis. This page never worked for the longest time, and I fixed it. On use, all dice in this page gain power equal to the number of pages used while this page was in hand, up to 6. It is a 3/7/2/6 with on clash win, draw 2 pages, and a 3/7 with on hit, inflict 2 paralysis. I don't remember these guys being too tough. They'll basically activate every Unity effect every scene, but that's unavoidable anyways. Oh, right, that only activates at the end of the first scene, so she doesn't actually have any buffs right now. Because she actually doesn't have strength in numbers, oddly enough. I don't know why I didn't give that to her. It's fine, though. And they decide... Nope, they have every single buff. Okay. This is fine. It actually is, like, we're not in a bad position at all. We don't really need to do a lot to these guys, all things considered. So I made this into a... Oh, right. You. But I made this into a discard green cycle. So the way green cycle works is you get the choice of these 3 modes, which are the same 3 modes used in the actual fight. First of all, speed components. Restore 1 light every scene, become immune to bind for the remainder of the act. Gain +1 speed for the act, at emotion level 3 or higher, gain +2 speed, and adds the page Storm Nathorna to the ego menu. We saw this in the fight. Bulk components. Starting next scene, gain an additional speed die and draw an additional page each scene. Offensive dice on pages whose cost are 2 or lower deal 1 to 2 additional damage, and at emotion level 3 or higher, 3 cost pages also gain this effect, and adds the page Motion to Settle to the ego menu. And readying health components, recover 4 HP and stagger resist every scene. Offensive dice lose 1 power when below emotion level 3, and adds the page Pollen Dance to the ego menu. Honestly, forgot that she didn't have Akira. But we're gonna go with blunt mode, or bulk mode. One little bug is that since it removed a bunch of pages, the page appears in the wrong spot. So motion to settle is, on use, discard up to 3 pages from the hand. For each page discarded, trigger one of the following. A random enemy gains 2 paralysis next scene, all allies restore 1 light, and draw 2 pages. It's a 6-12 with on hit, deal 4 damage, and then a 4-10 evade. Now you'll see we have a lot of pages in our hand, and I built a ton of blunt setup for this, because it just feels like something that should definitely be a blunt setup. We're not going to use motion to... well, motion to settle is an alright page, because you can just discard whatever you want. And since I got the +2 blunt power, that's actually really good. No, it's not spelled the same. You can't. Yeah, we'll use it, whatever. It's not a big deal. And then we'll go with Judge's Favor as well, because I'm pretty sure you'll get an emotion level up from this, so... Oh hey, last resort procuring evidence. Let's not use that, shall we? Instead I'll click Breakthrough and Spring Synthesis because light. So yeah, you'll notice that pretty much everything is singleton now. That's just because I have a lot of pages to choose from, so I want to show off as much as I can. It has nothing to do with singleton being actually good, despite the fact that singleton is actually good. Also, not having enough light to use all of my attacks is kind of cringe. That's my own fault, though. That was a lot of damage. That was 21 damage that I just dealt. Oh, jeez. Tiff, please. Stop being bad. Ah! I'm taking a lot of damage. I guess they do have +1 damage on everything, so that makes sense. Oh my lord. Has art... Apparently missing a block animation, that's fine. Has artist ever rolled well? Because I just rolled an 8. It still won a clash, but that's still stupid. Okay, now we have to focus on Moldova because she's gonna frick you up. You are using the damage up floor. Yes. But I don't have any abnormality pages yet, is the thing, detective. So that doesn't mean anything. Oh hey, ballot casting. That's actually a really good page to have right now. But yeah, we're gonna oh god. Against the one guy who did an emotion up and I can't redirect it. That's just unfortunate. Okay. Well, on the plus side, I can use ballot casting against this. And also Judge's Favor, because it's my best attack. Ah, yes. Okay. We're gonna not use that last one, because I'd rather discard all of this. So yeah. These guys actually do roll pretty high. They're a little bit threatening. Not overly so, but they are definitely threatening. Yeah, I'm gonna use Breakthrough. Why wouldn't I? It's the only thing I really can use right now. I can Largest Candle, because I see some people are struggling with light. And then Contoured Break also. You are just gonna get staggered. Sorry. Can't do anything about that. That's gonna do a ton of damage, too. There's literally no way that I can beat it, so... It didn't stagger me. How? I guess I do resist, but it should have staggered me. Let's not mince words here. I'm lucky. Hi, Gold. You haven't missed it at all. We're still in the fight. Good Clash wins. That'll give me some strength the next scene. Plus 3 blunt power next scene on that, and that's unfortunate. Okay. Siblings definitely want that. Oh, hello. Sure. Ah! What the hell? Was that from siblings? Excuse me? 3 strength, 3 blunt power up, and 7 damage up. And not a hand that I can use it with. Okay. Cool. One of that strength. Oh, 2 copies of Dusting Sleeves got discarded. And also from Sleep Disturbance. So, I wasn't counting on this, but okay. Let's see, who are you being attacked by? 3 people? Oh, hey, it's Moldova. I can just use Procuring Evidence against that, probably. Or even Motion to Dismiss. No. No, because I don't want to get hit, so Motion to Dismiss is better. And then I have to redirect that guy, huh? Oh, hey, double breakthrough. That's always good. So yeah, discard is very powerful now, in case you couldn't already tell. Because the discard stuff in this mod is actually just really powerful. Let's redirect that, why not? I can also click Desperate Business right now, so I'm going to. Yep, that was a 17 on... Of course I got hit immediately. Okay. I didn't see how... Oh, it dealt like 30 damage. Okay. Nice. I think that's the only guy we're gonna kill this scene, though. Ow. It's fine. Ah, stop hitting me. It's rude. Oh, he had disarm. No. One of them isn't even hurt yet. How did I manage that? Okay. 5 Man. This is just something, I suppose. Okay. No neurosis yet, which is good because I'd rather she just not use it. All that speed as well. That is powerful. 4 strength? How the hell did you end up at 4 freaking strength, man? Of course I'm gonna click the largest candle. Why wouldn't I? Okay. I dealt 23 damage with a roll of 8. That's fine. This happens a lot on Tippereth 4. I've never played the mod. I didn't know. Alright. That's just unfortunate, but okay. Again, this is my first time playing through my own mod. I don't know how powerful certain stuff is. Yep. I can show reiteration, though. Oh, I can use motion to settle again. Pog. It takes a long time for personal ego to recharge, chat. In case anybody didn't know. And that's because it's based on your emotion coins. That's a breakthrough. I know I'm dealing a ton of stagger damage to myself, but it doesn't really matter at this point in the fight, so... I'll just press P with you. No, 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 no. You don't use that. That apparently didn't have an animation. Cool. There, 1 HP. Okay. Yeah, I tested things with vanilla Apnos, and I never really did the fights properly. When is Scorp going to come by for Moldova? When he wakes up, probably. So our second reception in Star of the City, for generals anyways, Book of the Usual Circuit, Guinevere, and Pocket. Is Green Cycle... No, Green Cycle's tier 2, actually. Lupine Company, also known as the Lupine Marauders, they have a weakness to Pierce. They have triple R suit. This is lore related. For the record. But it's our first can store up to 20 charge thing. I'm not going to use it yet because in the main line receptions you don't get this until later, so I'll wait and use that one. But Wolf in a Corner. For every 30% of max HP this character loses during the act, gain +1 damage and 1 fragile every scene. And Chaotic Surcharge. While at 11 plus charge, gain 1 fragile at the start of every scene, but deal +2 damage with offensive dice. We've got Picking at Bones, which is on use restore 1 light, and it's a 1-3 block and a 2-7 slash with on hit gain 3 charge. Hostile Impact, which is just gain 3 charge and a 4-8 on hit draw 1 page with a 3-6 evade. Quick Incursion, on use gain 5 charge and 1 haste next scene. 2-9 evade with a 3-7 and a 3-6 and inflict some bleed. Unorthodox Equipment. On use, spend 4 charge to take 5 damage and gain 1 strength, endurance, haste, and fragile next scene. It's a 3-8-3-8 that does 2 damage and inflicts 2 bleed. And Give and Take. On use, gain 7 charge. The first die is a 3-9 with on hit, deal 5 damage. And then we've got a 4-8-4-7. Weak for a 3 cost, but it is 7 charge, which is more than any other page in the mod will give you at this point. I'm gonna not bring Waylon because apparently he's crit. He died so fast in the other general. But yeah, the more you hurt these guys, the more you can hurt them, but also the more damage they deal. Your hand is just bad. I'm just going to keep using bolt components because it's the best starting component. Wow, this hand is bad. Okay. All of my hands are always bad. This is a law of the land. Motion to dismiss. I know Breakthrough does more damage, but we'll wait to use that since it'll always be in my hand. Your hand sucks. Awesome. Also, yeah, they are weak to Pierce. Hello, Golden Wiz. Make it more balanced to do, like, store up to 15 charge. That's not a thing I can do. Ooh. Look at that. He's 3 fragile already, bruh. Ow. Yeah, modifying the triple R suit passive is actually really hard to do. Most of the time. Nice hit. They do fully resist slash on one hand, so there is that. There's an unorthodox equipment. They do go for their stuff in sequence. You are not using pages because you must have really... Oh, you don't have any light. Never mind. I was about to accuse that guy of being an idiot, and it turns out he wasn't. Also, they're rather fast, all things considered. Alright. Motion to settle it is. We can go for Breakthrough Procuring, I suppose. They are so fast. Oh my lord. I want to clash with him with this. Breakthrough is designed to clash. So, not clashing with it is a mistake. No. That did a lot of damage. Okay. That did so much damage. Wow. One's almost down. Tiferet has taken a lot of damage so far. It's a little worrying. So passive just blank code-wise? That is correct. Hey, hey, Tafik. Look at all those status effects. Yeah, I wonder what I'm using this scene. That's a give and take that I can probably ignore. Hold on. I need to use motion to settle first, because that'll deal the most damage. I can probably press B at this point. They're very weak. So that is what I'm going to do. Please don't be using Dusting Sleeves. Yep. Just don't use that, thank you. In fact, you should just probably use Breakthrough twice. Because its effect is just that good. Hello there. Nah! 14? That was a max roll, but still. I'm gaining so many effects on everybody every scene. It's crazy. Yeah, Sleep Disturbance obviously is a good pick. 9 damage up, 4 strength, and 4 blunt power. What is happening here? I feel like something is definitely not working as intended. Because where is that additional point of... Oh, wait. I gave him top hat leadership. That's where all of it is coming from. You can just finish off both of them. Oh, wait. No, you have no light. Okay. That's what was happening. I built them to be actually decent, and it's working, and I'm confused about it. 39 Sir. I just dealt 39 damage in a single hit. Oh yeah, this fight was designed by Piff, by the way. And now we have Bernadine, who is our gold page for the general. Her unique passive is called Rivalry. The first enemy this character clashes with becomes their rival, if no rival is present. Offensive dice gain +1 power and deal +1 damage against the rival, but lose 1 power against all their enemies. And then her unique page, Nemesis Challenger. For each clash lost on this page, spend 2 charge to take 4 damage, gain 1 strength and endurance next scene. What is this, anime? An Abno page in the passive? Not really. It's a strong passive. Definitely. Okay, so yeah, you need to not get hit at all. So I need to try to not get hit at all. Which is easier said than done, honestly. That's just a hostile impact, though, so I can probably just... what happened? Let me see my hand. Motion to settle. You can also just use Gavel Strike with that build, is another thing. Because it does pretty alright damage. They all rolled so high on their speed this scene. Wow. I don't even want to use Spring Synthesis when it's like that. It's a waste of a last resort. Oh, nice flash win. Ow. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Yeah. Messed up a little bit there. Bunch of dudes named Lupine Marauders, you'd expect them to go fast. True. Oh, come on. Okay. This is fine. Saw a 7 icon? Yeah, it'll happen. We'll go with Obsessive Compulsive again. I want to pick Corpseful. Drowned is very funny, but I'm going to pick No, I'm going to pick Drowned. Let's play it honestly. Okay, so you're the rival. That means she's going to target you at all times, pretty much. 6 paralysis? Okay. Sure. But now is the time we will want to use Drowned, the page. And use as many other pages as we possibly can, so honestly just clicking Gavel Strike more would be useful. Can't redirect it. Can't use anything else, in fact. Okay. That's not great. It's fine, though. Yeah, Drowned is very funny, and so you're going to get to see it today. Desperate Business. Clash with that dude because he's stupid. Go. 12. Good day. Oh, look at that. I'm using it again and rolled 14 this time. That is why Drowned is very funny. I just killed her so quickly. Is it good with hastily constructed bolt stats? Also, hello, mouth wide open. I would believe it. It is basically 2 mass attacks in 1. And I've told Startup that I prefer it at 7 light. But everybody else says it's fine at 6, so I'm keeping it at 6, I suppose. Oh, hey, I could make somebody invincible. I'd rather just not. At this point, it doesn't really matter. Now let's use Corpse Flower because I want to use it. I keep forgetting to use Selfless Barrier every scene. Oh well. That should just kill him. My hand is full. Good God. Your hand sucks. Okay, you just don't do anything then. Okay, that guy had 6 fragile. Make hastily constructed bolts a sibling, and they have their sibling play Drown. They use all the pages. Oh, that's true. They all get the buff from anything as a weapon. Right, that's fair. Book of Athermia Captain. Book of Fumigator Captain. They are scary. That is true. Oh god, he has a lot of HP, doesn't he? So yeah, there's a third part to the Fumigator generals, and it's right here. So we get to see those now. So first off, Infernal Fumigators, the normal ones. We have Melting Point. At the end of the scene, if this character has 10 or more burn, restore 1 light. Then they also have Afterburn, Shield, Thermia Augmentation, Pyrotechnic. Which are not new. Liane, Speed 3, Infernal Engine. If this character has 10 or more burn, the first combat page they use during the scene inflicts double burn with effects. On reaching 10 burn mid-scene, the next page used in the current scene will inflict double burn. Steam Heat Sinking. On consuming burn using a combat page, 3 random allies gain 1 protection next scene. She also has Afterburn Strike and Thermia Augmentation. And then Joseph. Crucible Heart. Take no damage from burn at emotion level 3 or higher. Also has Infernal Engine. And then Battlefield Cauterization. Recover 4 HP on consuming burn with a combat page. And also Thermia Augmentation. Yeah, these guys are pretty strong. Something so minor, but you alternate from 6+ and 10 or more. That's true, I do that. Sorry about that. First off, First Ember. On use, restore 1 light and gain 2 burn. If used on the first scene, gain 3 additional burn. It is a 3-6 and a 2-5. It's actually one of the weaker 0 costs of this tier, all things considered. Firefighting. It's 3-6, on clash win, inflict 2 burn. 2-5, gain +3 power if the user has 4+ burn. And then a 3-6 on hit, inflict 2 burn. Mod is as consistent as base game. True. Flaring Up. Combat start. Gain 3 burn. Deal +1 damage with the offensive dice this scene. It's a 4-7, 3-7, 1-6. That 3/7 is inflict 1 disarm if the target has 4 or more burn. And then Scale Breaker. Combat start, gain 1 burn on being hit by an attack this scene. It is a 3/8, 5-9, which does on hit, it gain and inflict 2 burn. And then a 4/9, consume 2 burn to increase the max value by +3. So 4-12, basically. Then Liane has an exclusive page called Ringing Blade for 4 light. It's a 9/19 on hit, consume all burn, and then inflict burn and deal stagger damage equal to half the burn consumed. And then a 4/8 on clash wind, inflict 2 burn. And then Joseph has Sunbreaker. Combat start, consume all burn, take damage equal to burn consumed, and gain 1 strength this scene for every 4 burn that was consumed. It is a 3/10, 6/14, 5/8. First hit inflicts 3 burn and 1 disarm. Second hit inflicts 3 burn and 2 bind. So obviously, they do prioritize using First Ember on the first scene, by the way, because it gives them so much more burn. Do I have a good way to counter that? I don't think on you I do. You do have +2 pierce power, actually. Act normally gains +2 power. Oh boy. That's so cool. I can use Circuit Shield on one of the first Embers as well. Alright, how am I going to block these freaking Scale Breakers? That's the big question, I think. Give me my bolt components. I can use Motion to Settle on something. Probably that. And then I can judge his favor. Nothing, because I can't redirect it. I can do it against that. Breakthrough is just fine by its own right now. Obviously, you are not going to be able to use everything that I'd want you to, because you do not have enough light for that yet. And you rolled 4 with every die. This is cringe. I'm going to try to get rid of Joseph first, because he is dangerous. Also, that resilience that I have is going to help a lot, because that... Oh. That's going to stop them from inflicting burn for a little bit. They already have upwards of 8. This is truly cringe. Michael, you are a skill issue. Maybe you should have thought about that, Gold. And of course Liane survives longer. She doesn't have a thing that hurts herself when she uses it. Does that not make sense to you? It's ineffective to blunt damage. Not Eugen rolling 4 at every turn. Ironic in a way. Alright. Well, she rolled 8 on 2 dice this time, so ha. Nothing big yet, though. Oh god, 1 strength, 1 endurance. Bruh. You didn't emotion level up? Why? I can use schooling. They keep using Scale Breaker. This is truly unfortunate. I'll use that against that one because, yeah. And then, I guess just hit that guy. I need to be careful not to take too much damage right now as well. For reasons. Bad hand. I'll just ballot casting. It's super powerful anyways. Is that based on the user's burn? Yes, it is. How do you already have 10? Okay. Wow, that's a big waste of the ballot casting. Hold on, do that on the other page that guy's using then. And then I guess just Judge's favor is fine. I do have 2 strength, so... Your hand is Garbo. Nothing surprising there. Yeah, get rid of him. Good job. Schooling actually just lost to that. Okay. This is clearly going well. It seems. That guy just got absolutely bodied. Thank you for counter dice. I forgot how many counter dice that Reva gets. Oh boy. Get out of here. See you later, Incumbency. 1 a.m. Bro, why are you awake so late? Always gonna pick siblings. I'm gonna put it on you, because you have more pages to use. Joseph is staggered. Good. Still no big slash from her. I will need to block that scale breaker with something. I have a lot of stats, though, so it shouldn't be too bad. Do I just... I was gonna say, do I just use Gavel Strike? But I don't think I do. Can't just beat her up. I need to kill that guy. Oh, hey, Desperate Business ended up in my hand. I don't have any charge to use it with, but that's still pretty cool. I'm gonna use it just for the funny. Even though I know that's probably a bad idea. Wait, no, don't redirect that. Can you do anything else? Yes, you can use Swift Turning. Okay, good. That dealt so much damage. Okay. Significant period of time where instead of using Eugene, I would just attribute her speed 2 to a mook. Yeah, I did that with the index grunts a lot, actually. Just because it is a really solid strategy. Shout out to Leanne for not actually taking very much damage. Please stop hitting me. Speaking of not taking much damage, she's about to take some damage. And my charge boy is about to be dead. Let's let's prevent that maybe. That would be nice. Oh, hey, Desperate Business showed up again. That should be fine. We just... Ah! Stop. I think we just win this scene, honestly. Jesus. Oop, didn't think that one through. That's okay. She's dead. Yeah, that's true. I wish they would have given us another type of mook that didn't have speed. But anyways, the second act is against Joseph again. He is a bit of a boss fight now. First off, Crucible Heart takes no damage from burn, inflict all librarians with 1 to 2 burn every scene, and gains 16 burn at the start of the act. Then Melting Guardian Heart uses burn to fuel up to 2 powerful combat pages every scene. If at 5 or less burn at the start of the scene, uses a different set of combat pages to regain burn and will use a mass attack during the scene after. In Liquefying Metal, this character's resistances become weaker for every 6 burn that they have. So the more burn that he has, the more damage he will take. We've got Molten Heart, which is an 18 to 24 summation. Smoldering Smash, which is just consume 3 burn. Scale Razor, which is just consume... These all just consume burn. That one's ranged. And then he's got some regular pages that just inflict. Here's Hyperthermosis, which is 3 to 5 block counters. It says combat start. All burn on all librarians is moved to this character and recover 50 HP. Each librarian recovers HP equal to the amount of burn that moved from them. Then we have Sulking Heat, which is just to inflict burn. Unfortunately, Katya is very injured. And Gold is right. This guy had 3 under poison, which was ridiculous. Also, his resistances will change mid-scene. So even if you do manage to do a lot of damage through him, It doesn't matter. It changes mid-scene, not at the end of the scene. You're just not going to clash because I don't count on you to live. Bolt components is just the best for this build, otherwise I'd be using other things as well. Let me use a different page against that, maybe? Because I'm about to, go sicko mode. Apparently. Go for schooling last, because it's better used last. Hey, a monstrous attack that I can block anything I want with. Let's do it. And then 2 Reaver Slashes, because that's fun, right? Ah, balls. Okay, well that's unfortunate. I wanted to hit that with Breakthrough, because there was a chance I got 2 strength from it, but it just didn't work. Yeah, because now he's endured to everything. So we're not hitting nearly as hard. That's okay. Joseph is thick. I mean, kind of, yeah. We'll go with, honestly, I keep picking Obsessive Compulsive Disorder because I just like it. Oh, hey, the train is here. I'm not gonna pick that. I know better. 14 bleed! Oh. So it's not gonna matter, dang it. Let's see. How much burn is he gonna have? Not a lot. Okay. Well. That's still alright. Honestly, because we can just beat him up. You can just ignore those block dice, because they don't really go off until the end anyways. Double Breakthrough Spring per creep. I can use every single page that's in my hand. Sweet. Always a good thing. We are going to get inflicted with some burn, but that's a sacrifice that I'm willing to make. Also, yeah, most of his counter dice are going to go away because of this ego. I really hope that Limbus is fun as well, honestly. He only has... He's gaining burn every single time I hit him. Why is that happening? Oh, I have Hot Knife Through Butter on that guy. That's why. Since I'm inflicting bleed, I'm also inflicting burn, which is good. And then nothing he does matters because I don't have very many dice left. Okay. Nice. Best mod because of Train. I don't like any of this. I mean, Dizzy from Change is an obvious pick for this fight. Oh, hey, Haunting Memories. It's a discard setup. Let's go. Discards up to 4. Oh, right. You use this. Well, it is only a summation, so that's not that bad to beat. All things considered. Though it is a pretty strong summation as well. You might actually die to it, because you don't have the best pages to block it with. Schooling does, obviously. Schooling does, obviously. And then at this point, we can just hit him more. You don't have any light, unfortunate. Okay. Alright, I am gonna click Haunting Memories just because I think it's funny. That obviously uses all of my light, so it doesn't make much of a difference anyways. Oxidized Bloody Stream seems like a good play there. And yep, he died to it. Alright. And that is Haunting Memories. Note how I was still doing 12 damage despite him being endured to it. Because he is 8 fragile right now. That's a big thing about mod, honestly. Discard is fragile in this. I'm still doing a ton of damage through that Endured Resist, which is really nice. Stop hitting me, sir. At this point, I feel like I can just press P and win. Especially since it's this scene. So, that is what I am going to do. Are you using Procuring? No, you're using Bout Casting. Don't do that. Use Procuring Evidence instead. No, it's less benefit, but that's fine. Yeah, because he gains a bunch of HP back. Now he's weak to shit, though, because he just got a ton of burn from me. I like the way this fight came out. Even though it's, like, not the hardest fight ever, especially compared to the early Fumigator fights, it's still pretty fun.